rule is different, right? Rule can be a ruler, like riddle, or a riddle even, or a ruler, or something that rules as an archetype. What is evil? It's not done to someone, meaning something the person doesn't want by own choice. Done to that person. That's evil. Logic. Logic. Logic that you need your freedom in your life and your possibilities. Anything else evil. So do you need to help a person? Not really. You can, but not really. In Roman reality, you cannot really do it to any extent, only to some. But what is rule of evil? Or everything? Rule of evil of everything. Rule by evil of everything? Rule of everything by evil? Well, interesting. Because evil incarnate has a tendency to fall back to where it is, to become rational again, to understand that it did it all by its own choice, and understand that it did wrong. Yeah, okay. What if evil incarnate would be existing, but is unlike something that's sociopathic, meaning a phoenix incarnated by curse, and then that, meaning something that is of rule by evil, of everything. But not everything in existence, of course. Everything in itself, just like me, because I know fairly well that I rule all my conscious, all the conscious parts. I'm incarnated soul, and me, and I'm not desiring harm done to someone. In defense, always good, always preventable, not. Never strike different, never trace different. Fundamental aspect of a sociopath that is beneficial. He doesn't care. She doesn't either. For love, of course, not for that. And justice. That's not an empath. An empath does something different. That's besides the point. What will rule of evil be? Well, emphasizing will it not really. Sociopathic idea, no. And pairing evil to understand it, comprehend it, and do it without losing gain. Meaning no value given to any, or every, or of. Meaning rule of everything by evil, or evil by everything ruled. That is different, because evil incarnate would still want to feel pleasure. That person would focus on a long time goal, to later have their pleasure in what evil and harm it did. Fundamentally different. If I would be evil, I would be so different. I would not even do harm. I would just play around the whole fucking time. I would go into a supermarket, buy 3 Cokes, give one back and say, well, here you have the money. Then I would do some steps, turn a sign, I'm blue, I am evil. Just in my own way. No power still necessary in the bottom. So that's bad. But what would be that in evil if it would be existing? Someone who manipulates not, but uses all kinds of manipulation by rule of evil. Or better said, by evil to be of everything or rule. Or rule. Just, but not just. Would that person feel any inclination to go backwards? Like if you play chess, do you play till the end? Or to the putt even? Or do you just restart the game? How would you turn a person from that way? How would evil evolve to that? Well, has backups, right? If you once do evil, you can't do that evil again. You know how it works then. So you understand then how you process from that by yourself and how you use these ideas to become something. But there would be a laid upon boundary to that. So everyone in such a society would need to evolve towards that without evolution or revolution. EVE, but not my goal. So just like a genetic appearance, but in difference. So would it have any inclination to turn back? Yeah, on one occasion. The other side accepts that it does this and rules upon the conscious who are weaker. And don't get them, every tick would be allowed to it. Would it be possible that something like this appears in a genetic, like a genetic appearance, self-inspired, self-created? Like a genetic appearance, just on the other side, not being of the same sort or any, but similar, obey, to be any. Unlikely, right? need to be an evolution by evil. Would need to be. What if not? What if it would be manifestations? Anything but anything. Would be its own idea, its own kind. And therefore, the omen incarnate. No, also not true. It must be also evolution by evil. So can it appear in genetic strength? Maybe. I don't know. Psychopath exists. Sociopath exists. People with emotions exist. Empathic, I don't know. But how would it exist? An evil Mewtwo. So someone who plays a chess game and reverses to it could exist. So what would be the children of that be? Well, usually children who would be Klonkrieger. What if they can't make children? Well, that's where the evolution of evil start. Yes, it could. Yes, it would. Yes, it would not be like a genetic appearance, but it would not be if it doesn't can make children and any evolution point to enslave them. Quicker evolution, but less likely to become any of the slave master. So desire not given. Fundamental hatred there. Now still use every trick in advance to maybe not let that hatred slide. Knows how to control emotions. So what is it? I will not say. I'm not dumb like that. I just think it could exist, and I need to prove that by a rational thought pattern.